Welcome to the C63 507, which is definitely one of the nicest and coolest C63s out there, which is quite fast, which is nice about the car. Not a fan of the gearbox. But anyways, welcome back to another The Satin Crew video. We are currently on our way to the Mercedes dealership to give the car away. Not to give it actually away, but to bring it to service. And because it does need a service, which is quite funny because the car literally only has 4,000 kilometers and went to service like a year ago. So it's kind of just a checkup, and there's a little issue maybe with the control system for the engine oil, level of it. So that's going to get checked and we'll find out what that's all about. And at the same time, we're going to pick up the G-Class, which is going to be very nice because I want to take the partner logos off from Supercar Camping and all that kind of stuff, make the car fully clean, probably take off the Kilo roof tent as well, just to have a usable G Wagon again, because with the roof tent you literally can't take the car anywhere. So that is what we're gonna do. Nico is my passenger for the day, my passenger princess.
Good morning, guys.
Who has actually just picked up a new car.
Yeah, yesterday I picked up the... And
Well, I'm not sure you should say what car you picked up.
Why?
I think we need to beep that.
Oh,
because this video is coming very soon.
I'm sorry, I picked up a car.
Beep. Yeah, he picked up a brand new car. Brand new to...
I want to say brand new. It isn't brand new, but...
Yeah, it's brand new to the channel.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way. So that's going to be quite exciting. Lewis is back at Cave as well, so we're going to speak to him later. And the main question for today's video is going to be about the 992.2 GT3. We'll get to that later, but for now we quickly need to head to Mercedes and pick up the G Wagon. Made it! Okay, as you can see, 507 is here. That will be staying here for quite a bit, I think, because I don't actually have a service appointment. But these guys from Alpha Gate always do everything perfectly, so it doesn't really matter because I know the car's in good hands. I actually wanted to walk around and see if there's anything cool here, but sadly there is nothing cool here. Literally nothing, except for Satin Black G Wagon, which is actually quite good to see because I think we might need to go to Satin Black. I really like G Wagons and Satin Black. It's good, compared to our little Goldilocks one. But yeah, goodbye to 507. We'll see that car very shortly in the Cave again. And now it's going to be time to jump in. Oh, actually the gold does look good.
Yeah.
It does look quite cool. So let's jump in the car. Should I pull it out so you can film this beauty of a car?
Pull it out.
Okay, wait. Don't want to get run over. Okay. In the G Wagon now, obviously, that was a bit more complicated. You know what I'm really surprised about right now is it's louder than the 507 on the inside.
Yeah.
Right now it's actually quite louder, which doesn't make any sense because it's a 2024 car. That being louder than an old C63 is a bit odd, but it feels good to be back in the car. Just a beautiful interior. Obviously the locking stuff, it doesn't lock right now, but we have to. It's just the best thing about the G Wagon, it really is. So now we're going to be very comfortable on the way back towards the Cave. We back in business. We are back at the Cave, and first of all, Mr. Lewis,
hello
you
there.
are back as well.
I'm back as well, yes.
Oh, you left the fridge open.
Did I? Oh,
Yeah,
my
smart
bad.
man. How are you feeling? What's happening to you? Because I know a lot of people will have questions about your issue.
About my
One of the
little...
issues.
I'm a cyborg now, and that's cool. I like that. So this basically means I'm now stronger than ever. My right leg and my right knee is indestructible now because of this thing here. So I'm very fine. Yeah, I feel
Just
good.
to quote, he also says his E36 is indestructible, so we know that's not
It is
really the
actually.
case. But anyway, so basically what happened to Lewis is he was doing his weird gym stuff, flips and stuff, right?
Yep, that's right.
Landed
Gymnastics.
and broke your knee.
I didn't broke my knee. I didn't break my knee.
You didn't break it?
I didn't break my knee. Just my ligaments and stuff.
ACL.
The crucial ligament is has a rupture. It's gone completely. So usually it looks like this. It's connected, and now in the middle of my knee it's hanging around there, both ends. That's not good. I will need an operation scheduled in 5 weeks. But until then, the doctor said that I can move freely, I can do normal stuff again, I can work, I can walk. So that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, so man is capable again and he's back, which is good. But yeah, we need to move on to another chapter, which is going to be quite important. I actually wanted to configure the car, which is currently sadly not possible. But I think we mentioned it before, but we are buying the 992.2 GT3, which is quite cool. Ordered the car actually quite a long while ago, like 4 months or something. We did the pre-sale kind of thing and pre-purchased the vehicle, which is cool. And already know the pricing, the spec and everything, because you basically had to put in your spec order without knowing the car. But that spec order can be changed because the spec was actually done by our Porsche guy at Porsche, and we didn't decide how the car's going to look. Obviously, we want to have our own spec, so we're going to change that. The main question is going to be, what are we going to do? Because as most of you know, when we had the 992 GT3, we loved the way it looked, we loved the engine and all that kind of stuff, but it was quite boring.
It was so beautiful.
It was very beautiful, but it was boring. No emotions, basically. And so basically what I want to do with the 992.2 is fix something I did wrong on the previous GT3, which is the gearbox. Because the previous one was a PDK, making everything seem even slower, even less exciting, in my opinion. So with that one thing is clear for sure, we're going to do a manual. So basically, it's going to be the chance for the GT3 to revive itself and to showcase what it's possible of doing.
Yep.
Very important, that. But now the question is coming, what spec do we do? I really liked how the old one looked, because it was really sleek in the satin black with the red. But now, as you can have the Weissach package on the GT3, you obviously get that middle carbon fiber stripe and the end blades of the wings in carbon fiber. So I thought, what if we flip the spec?
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So get like a carmine red or something for the full exterior with the carbon fiber thing in the middle.
Yeah.
The carbon fiber end blades, satin black rims. Because I think if we literally flip it, it could be quite cool, especially when you look at older pictures and new ones, because you literally flipped everything. Issue is, I'm not sure if I'm going to be happy with red forever.
Yep, true.
I mean, the carmine is a really dark and a nice color, to be honest. So we could either go that route. It's for sure that we're taking manual and Weissach, that's just important, and the ceramic brakes in black, because yellow doesn't really match anything. So either we do red with carbon fiber, we do black with carbon fiber, red stitching and all that kind of stuff. Because if we do the carmine red, the issue is going to be with the stitching on the interior. It's not going to match perfectly. So it's going to be very annoying to have two different types of red.
Yeah, true. Is there an option to, similar to the GT3 RS, to take like red rims?
I hope, but I'm not sure. If
that
it is, then black could be sick.
Interesting. Black and red wheels.
Yeah, that would be solid. So obviously, usually with Porsche, when they announce a car, the configurator is straight online, which is for some reason not the case with this one. It literally says at the end of the year, so it's going to still take quite some time. But obviously we need to consider what kind of colors we're doing, because we are actually getting one of the very first cars in Europe that was, let's say, our condition to buying the GT3, because you guys know we cancelled our 3RS and the 4RS because we didn't like the way Porsche treated us as a customer, or other customers as well. And so they came back to us with the 992.2 GT3 quote, with a very early one, which is nice of them. So let's hope for the 992.2 GT3 RS, we can actually purchase the car outright and do not need to finance it over Porsche or buy a watch for it, as like CGT owners and all that kind of stuff. It just didn't make any sense. It's quite funny how a company like that is literally saying, yeah, so you bought RS models since like 20 years, but for this one you can't actually cash it out, you need to finance it. And obviously financing is fine, but if the rate is stupid, it just doesn't make any sense. And we want to have our cars, we want to do exhaust systems, we want to do change livery and all that kind of stuff, wheels. And for that, it just makes more sense to basically cash buy the car. And that's really what we want to do. So let's hope we can get a 992.2 GT3 RS along this car, because I think as a duo they could look quite cool. And they have two very different purposes, because you guys need to keep in mind, the specs on this one are basically exactly the same as on the 992 before. But with this one, you actually have 20 Newton meters less of torque, which is quite interesting. But it's actually faster in a straight line than the GT3 RS. I still don't get why Porsche did it, that it's only limited to 297 and this one is like 312 or something. I find that quite stupid. And pricing is going to be very interesting as well. I think the winged one starts at 204,
Okay.
which is quite a lot for a GT3. And I think our pre-spec basically was at like 250 or something. And if you think about what a 997 GT3 was, that's a lot of money. But then compared to the new 4 GTS, it's actually quite cheap again.
Yeah.
Because
true.
the normal 911 got so expensive.
Yeah.
Lewis and I spec'd one to check it out, and we were well over 200,000, like well over it. But I'm very excited to welcome Porsche back into the collection. And I'm sure it's not going to be the last one. We just need to figure out spec. If it was just for me, I would do it all black. You probably would do it, I don't know.
I mean, all satin black.
He wants
black
to do
rims.
it white.
Nah.
White is way too soft for it.
Yeah.
If we can
I mean,
do
all
satin
black
black with
is-
the red rims, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. But also like all black, but everything black
Yeah.
could be like very,
Completely
very sick as
sinister,
well.
also
Yeah,
stitching
yeah.
on the inside. That's
Everything
actually
black.
a cool idea. Maybe we should do it literally everything satin black.
Yeah.
Like every single detail, like even the seatbelt thingy.
Everything
satin black.
That would be crazy to be honest.
That would actually be really
Yeah.
good, yeah. Further update for you guys. There's 3 new cars joining this month still. There is 3 new cars joining next month.
Yep.
And then next year, January, probably 3 new cars as well. Because we need to, oh, well, you can
Yeah.
bleep it. So those are joining. Then Mustang GTD, I'm just gonna say it, we are about to announce something, hopefully. For that car, I'm gonna be extremely, extremely happy. And mark my words, that thing will see so much snow, so much desert, and everything the car's not made for, because I think that's the perfect way to treat it. But for now, I would say thank you so much for watching. Lewis, get your knee right. And exciting stuff is coming your way, so make sure to like, share, subscribe, press the bell button, and we'll see each other next time. Bye bye.